Hey, it's the Freshest cookie. Hi. This cookie ain't stale. No. This cookie is fresh. And this cookie is coming at you with a hat and nothing else on it. Yeah, I know. This is SevTech of Ages. We're in age 3, but that's kind of not fair. Haven't done a video in a while. So, I have so much noise in the background, don't I? Let's turn this crumb off. Okay. Fire off. Bellows off. Oh my gosh, and it's peaceful. Okay. So we'll just call this the Naked But Not So Afraid edition of SevTech of Ages. This is age 3, but I need to take you out and take you on a little trip to age 1, I think. Seeing as I'm breaking things right and left. Good night. All right, so out through my doors. Let's go back to the beginning and the TP. Wait, what? Why is there a TP? Why are we looking at a TP cookies? Well, here we go. This is ages 3. But basically, we go back to welcome to age 1. See all this? You got to come all the way out here and get a bucket list, and then you can go in age 2. Yeah. So, before we even get into that, we had to do the tutorial. And the tutorial's combination was, well, we didn't even get into the tutorial. So this must have been the Stone Age. Yeah, okay. Before you even get to the Stone Age, there we go. I'm stumped. So this is the SevTech of Ages tutorial. And when you start, you kind of start basically you come out into SevTech of Ages like this. You have nothing. You don't even get a TP. You get zip diddly do dot nothing. Your first achievements are right here. The first thing you need to do is find and collect plant fibers. Usually you get on let's get out of cookies. You walk over to a tree. Okay, pick a tree, any tree, and you start hitting the tree. And you hit the tree. And if you hit the tree long enough, you get a plank. And you get a few planks. And then you go in here and you go put your wood in here and you get your wood planks. And then you take 4 wood planks and you get a crafting table. I could do that now, I think. Right. But in the beginning, no, not necessarily. Not necessarily do you get a crafting table. You get nothing. You start by picking up rocks. Let's see, I have no light out here, so. For the purposes of the video, let's drop a torch so we can see. Okay, so we have this. These little X shapes should give me... what is this? A plant fiber from Primal Core. That's right. Naked. And if you're not playing in peaceful, you are naked and afraid. Whichever channel does Naked and Afraid, look out, you have competition. Cookies is doing her own rendition of Naked and Afraid. No, I'm not. That would be copyright infringement. This is just Cookies. But Cookies is playing in peaceful, so Cookies is naked and unafraid. So, I want my hat back on. The trademark Naked Cookies. There are places you go to get these things. They could be lit up at night anyway, so what the hell. Honestly, it could be lit up. Should be lit up. Actually. Honestly, it should be lit up. Why are we not lit up? There. Alright. At least now I can see what I'm doing at night. This comes from like age 3? Age 2? Yeah, that's a sawmill. That's awesome. That makes all kinds of stuff, but we're not there yet. So then you're collecting plant fibers. It takes 3 to do anything with it. Then you walk around through the mud. And most of the time you have no idea what you're looking at. You don't know. It could be anything. What I'm looking for is another thing. Oh, okay. And then you also pick up rocks. So now you have where to go? So you have rocks. So you do rocks and you have plant fiber. Oh, I got 2. I need 1 more. Anyway. And then let's go back to our tree. Where did our tree go? See, because the other thing that you're going to need if you want to have a tool is sticks. And well, you can also find them on the ground. Maybe. If I can get at it. There's your stick. So now we have, now we have stick. 64 over here and 20. I've been beating trees, folks. Come on, give me a break. But basically, you gotta bang it. Okay. See, now I have 30. Just got another stick. So you have sticks, and you have twine or plant fiber, and then in your inventory area, you can do something. Let's see. Over in here, I may have some more plant fiber. One of these. Oh, and what you get in the beginning is hilarious. Well, all right. Yeah, okay. So, you do these 2. 1, 2, and 1. So you have 3 plant fibers, and it gives you plant twine. Yay! And you use plant twine, and you use rocks. And what you'll eventually start doing is you have to do flint. You actually have to start with this guy. So here's my flint stuff. Here's my flint work blade. And this comes with plant twine, a couple of sticks, flint. You have to get flint. Now you get flint. You have to go and find, and of course I'm not gonna have it. But it's the gravel, folks. Those of you that play Minecraft understand gravel. Only this gravel in SevTech of Ages, you got to really work at it in order to get anything out of it. Here's some gravel. Oh, yes. And you had to sieve it. Yeah. So you had to sieve it. Was this my dense net? Did this? No, this didn't work. Okay. Back to my recipe. To make the napped flint, flaked flints, any of this flaked flint, or just to get flint. Here you go. You had to have a grass fiber mesh, and you had to sieve the gravel. Now, I actually have this wall over here. And from the SevTech of Ages, guess what I have? Bingo. So now what we do is we take this, and we take this, and oh look, I have a flint. And put that back on the wall. Yeah, the nice thing about picture frames is if you ever want to do anything with it, you can. I'm not quite sure that this wall is going to have to be expanded because there's a lot of stuff that I made in SevTech of Ages 1 that you don't see. Yeah, some of which is still in use. Like all the stone covering for all the hot stuff. This is a SevTech of Ages 3. Don't worry about it. It's glowstone lamps. Very interesting. They don't go on during the day. And they don't really light very well at night either. Folks, we're going to have to get electricity around here. There's just no going about it. But, once you get started, you can use windmills and you can use water wheels to get your electricity, which I think is kind of interesting. Okay, so enough of that. Tomahawks are good. Allows you to go kill animals. Yeah. And now see, I had pelts and I thought, hey, I could make clothing with that. And then so when I do my videos, the Freshest cookie wouldn't be like naked and afraid. The words you and wish come to mind because you wish I could do that. I mean, this might have to be marked for mature audiences only. Oh my God. Okay, so then you're going to have a flint hatchet, and basically you're using your fiber and you're using your flint. Your flint has to be flaked. Yeah, you'll love this. Take your flint. Okay. Let's see. Do we have exposed stone somewhere? Where's my exposed stone? Oh, and by the way, these are the torches that you get in the day. Yeah, these are the torches. Really gnarly. They don't give you a whole lot of light. I like the other torches better. And I really need to put out my meshes again. I need a piece of just your basic... Oh yeah, this is an old garden. This will be relocated. Because this is how you do things when you start your farming. It's very rudimentary. Very, very rudimentary. Oh, gosh. Well, oh, wait, can I just bang it against this? Yeah, bang it against the side of... Oh, wait, what? You just lost your piece of flint, and now you have flaked flint. Now you can do this guy. You have to have 2 flints that you banged against the side of a mountain, and then you have your 4 flints, and you have this guy, and you used your plant twine. And basically, where's mine? It's in one of my chests. You get one of these. Kind of useful. See, there's some more flakes. So I have enough to make another one. No. Yeah, flint shears. This is primitive shearing, folks. This is your crafting rock. I'll tell you about that in a minute. Where did my things go? What? Oh my gosh, I have more. As you can tell, I'm rather oh, there it is. Here it is. Flint work blade. Flint work blade comes in handy for one hellacious lot of stuff. And you can't repair it. So when it breaks, you gotta make another one. Crafting table tool, in-world crafting tool. It will break plants and materials, and it is primal core. And then somewhere around here, I think I have the hatchet. So you need one of these: flint pickaxe, flint axe, or flint hatchet. So I had a flint hatchet at some point. I don't know where it went. Probably buried it in a tree somewhere. And a flint pickaxe. And like I said, they're irreparable. But I think I have a broken one sitting on the wall here. Yeah, there it is. A broken flint pickaxe. Suitable for framing. And tomahawk. And yeah, you can kill mobs with it. You can also whack the cows and they will die. They will just lay down and give you their hides. But your biggest goal is this guy. He's called a work stump. Because this is the SevTech tutorial. And this is what you do. You get your flint pickaxe. And oh yes, it's business time. You had to have a bone. Where's my bone? Now see, that's something else I need to put up there. I have my bone somewhere. Bone, where did you go? Woohoo, bone. There we go, sharp bone. Take a bone. Any bone. Hey. Go back over to the mountain, or in this case, the stone. It'll work on cobblestone too, by the way. Oh! Now I only have 5. I have a little shard. And oh, look, I have another sharp bone. Yay! It's primal core. It cannot be repaired. Right. So now I have another sharp bone. But I don't have a picture frame for it. Ugh. See, my wall is not tall enough. Dang. Yeah, I've got to fix that, folks. Actually, oh, I can't do anything about that. So I actually have to put it someplace. All right, fine. There's another sharp bone. There's a piece of bone, flaked bone. I forget what my flaked bone was good for. I'm not quite sure. Flint hoe. Yeah, you had to make a flint hoe. Flint hoe is good for farming. What happened to my flint bow? I have more bone. Tomahawks aplenty. Stuff that I don't need. Okay. Well. Nope. No. And no. Wow. Okay, well. Flint hoe. If you recall my garden down there. Yeah, the flint hoe is how you farm. But before you can do that, you have to understand how to do that. Anyway, the idea here is, oh, creosote oil. See, I'm already being irresponsible. Terrible Minecrafting, terrible, terrible. The idea here, folks, is you've done all these things, and caveman hate tree, punching trees hurts. So you use the appropriate two, like it's too dangerous to go alone, flint hatchet, cut down tree. Oh, and then you make a chopping block. Yes, we have one. Right here. This is the chopping block. Let me? No. No, well, won't let me pick it up. Anyway, well, this is the chopping block. This became the crafting table, but next to it used to be the tree stump. So you have the chopping block, and you used this guy, or rather, the flint hatchet. You could also make a flint axe, which is what I think I did at some point. And you will, well, with a regular stone axe, we can show you what this does. Oh, that's right. It's not working on. Yeah, I did something to this game, and now it doesn't like the word. Doesn't like one for some reason. So I have to. I can't use one anymore. Kills me. But I can use 3. So you put this on here. Then you click it. See? Bing! You bang it. You have to left click like you're attacking stuff. And what it will do is give you plank siding. Yeah, well, okay. That's good. And siding, by the way, you can use for a lot of stuff. Anyway, so I'm stumped. The stump. Let's look at the recipe for the stump. STUMP. Here's our stump. Work stump. Oh, look, the chopping block and any kind of raw wood. Put them together. That's why you make the chopping block, because you're going to put it on top of this, and you're going to do this. And as soon as you do this, bing! You're out of the tutorial, and you're into age 1. Of course, in all of this, you wanted to do lost but found. Lost but now found. Yeah, lost but now found means you have to go and find a cartographer or a librarian villager. So at some point, you need to have stuff to trade. See, you can go into the Stone Age. Stone Age. You can kind of do this. Spearmint fishing. Spear fishing. Yeah, I did that. Free-ranged hawks, and you kill stuff with it. But this is the thing, that these purple, everywhere we do a purple, this is the thing that gets you to the next age. See, that's the thing. But if you don't want to be walking around not knowing where the hell you are, because if you notice, look at my screen, what don't you see? Most Minecrafts have something called Journey Map, not SevTech. I have my atlas, and oh, now I know where I am. See? And if I select 8, this is the home spawn. So I'm right here. What you see above, what you see around the book, this is kind of it. This is where I spawned in. This is what I did. And I've got a redstone mine, a Twilight Forest portal entry over at the factory. Over there. See the crosshairs? It's kind of over the factory. Yeah. There is a chasm, a ditch, a long ditch for mining. And actually my redstone mine is in there. You just got to go. It's complicated. Anyway, and I mean, then I have a platinum mine and a silver and lead mines, lapis, aluminum, coal, copper, let's see, iron, and what really kills me is that this thing, one of these is giving, the platinum gives me both platinums, or no, where's this, the silver? The silver? The silver. Silver and lead. No, I have another one. Ah, over here. Limonite. Nickel mine. Yeah, you know the term, the cake is a lie? Because you can't eat it. Limonite or nickel is not the only thing you get out of this mine. So you get like 1 nickel for every so many irons. That's okay. Like I said, we've progressed. We went through. We did all these. If this has been, so you see this has not been done. I never did this. I never pressed my luck. I got this. I got the grindstone. You know what I didn't do? Because I have the press. Oh, I didn't do the chopper. So I don't get the press. I have the press. But I didn't do the chopper. So I can't get the press. So if it's white, you didn't do it. See, I didn't go after this. And by the way, you have to get the ancient animals. Sort of. Maybe I didn't have to. Shake, rattle, and roll. I probably didn't have to do any of this. But I did. And basically, you have wind chimes, and you have pan flutes, and you have a drum, and you make a totem. You have a little totem crafting thing. And you're supposed to do this orchestrated music. No, Cookies sucks at music. But Cookies is the avatar for the speaker on this video who actually plays or used to play guitar. Till she ended up with carpal tunnel. Now she doesn't play guitar. Maybe that's why I can't play the instruments on the game. I've lost my touch. Anyway, this I think is cool. The Bed Boys Bed Boys. Sleeping mat allows you to go to day on the go. Yeah. In regular Minecraft, you got to make yourself a bed. Okay? You make a bed. This is a rolled up map. This sits in your inventory. And when you are out traveling, you just plunk it down on the ground, click on it, sleep, and you get daylight again. Very handy when you're trying to look for ores. In order to do your TP, in order to do a lasso, in order to do this, you had to have a water barrel, you had to have a bladder, and you had to have fire. There's your cooker. There's your campfire. There's your hot grill. And then you had to resalt your labors. If you didn't do this, you kind of couldn't do that. Getting strenuous allows us to put strainers underwater. I don't know. You probably can't see them in the lack of light. But over in that area, there are these poles kind of sitting in the water, and you put a mesh net on them. And man, I tell you what, I caught all sorts of stuff, including shark's teeth. Woohoo! So here's my water pots. And this gets annoying. The nice thing about this is it goes, the antique map can be put away so you can see all of the window, unlike when Journey Map is sitting over in the window and it's driving you nuts because now you can't see your upper right quadrant until the thing that's trying to kill you gets at you and kills you from your upper right quadrant where you couldn't see squat. Yeah, so you had a bladder. My bladder isn't here. My bladder is elsewhere. And you make leather. You have a grindstone. You have to put something in the grindstone, and then you can grind it. Or you can have a millstone, and you put things in the millstone. And this is kind of interesting. Click. you go. See, it's turning. It's kind of turning. Yeah. A lower millstone, an upper millstone, and a lever. Love it. So many things from the past. And by the way, the teepee isn't even a house. You cannot put your mat in the teepee and sleep in the teepee on your mat. What the heck? You could make a rush thing. There was this rush bed thing that you could make. Yeah, you could make a bed. That was a thing you could do. You could make a bed. One of your stupid achievements was actually a bed. And it wasn't there, it was here. See, we're in advancements for SevTech of Ages 1. Here it is. Crunchy pillows. Leaves. Hay. Bed. But we're not there yet. See, this was the tutorial, and this is SevTech of Ages tutorial. No, this is age 0. We have not gone into the Stone Age. This is the tutorial, and once you make this, you go into age 0, which is the Stone Age. And I'm going to tell you right now, the cookies is not into the magics. I'm so happy to be in this age over here, age 3, I can't tell you. Because in here and in here, it's all about the magics. But cookies had to do the magics in order to do certain achievements, in order to get places, in order to do stuff. Dumb. Really dumb. Because this is your achievement line. You do this, and then you go to the next age. You don't have to do any of these things. It's nice if you do, though. They're fun. If you want to get anywhere, though, you had to go to the village. Now, in my case, I lucked out. Oop, wrong way. I have a village. The lights are probably all out, but there is a village. Yeah, you just walk over this way. Here's the village. This is my local village. Found myself a librarian, did my trade, got my book, and all of a sudden I knew where the heck I was, and I had another SevTech. My game is SevTech of Age, SevTech, this world is SevTech 2. I had one that was SevTech 1. Yeah, and I got woefully lost and did not know that if you put the other nice thing about the Antique Atlas is if you click on your atlas, right click the screen. All of this is places I have been. Okay. I have been. And I'm just going to scroll here because, see, this is area I haven't been to. But if you notice, at some point, this is going to be real narrow because I had to go and find the Darkwood, the really dark stone village, and then so the Darkwood Florist and all this other Carpe Diem. Yeah, I think I actually went up into the Great North, polar north. Now, if you notice something, this is north, this is your north, and then this is your follow player, and this is your scale in blocks. Yeah, I went all the way around, and I found my Darkwood. And then I couldn't figure out how in the world to get back. And then I went back out and I did something else. And I couldn't figure out how in the world to get back because I wasn't scrolling my map. And when I discovered I could do this, you know the Almond Joy jingle? Sometimes you feel like a nut, sometimes you don't. Almond Joy's got nuts, mounds don't. So sometimes you feel like a nut, sometimes you don't. I felt like an Almond Joy bar. But I had a closer village this time. So, yeah, doesn't bother me. I do, however, like to be back on the map. At home. I like to center my map where I am. You can also click this and follow player. It immediately centers you on where you are. That's player. See if I move. Oh, no, can't move. Watch the little arrow. See the arrow is moving. See the arrow is turning. There's the arrow. This is me. Woo! Cookies. And so, you go through the ages. This is how you had to do where's my biome? And I think I have it on the wall. Yes, I do. There it is. Dude, where's my biome? Nature's compass. I'll have to put it in something else in order to put it back, though. Right. Nature's compass. Oh, there's my axe. There's my tomahawk. There's my... this is some of the stuff of SevTech Ages 1. Then we have Ages 2 and 3. So as you can see, I kind of went through this. And here's my achievement. Let's get down and melty. There's my melter base, so I can do liquid fuel. I can't do liquid fuel, so I have to do solid. So I had to craft a heater. Flame grilled goodness. Hopper. Supersized. Regular sized. They're whoppers. Yeah, it's a thing. Have it your way. It's called a whopper. It's a wooden hopper. A whopper. WHOPPR. Whopper. Anyway, then you have a bigger one. And then you make it so that it'll hold hot stuff. And then you incorporate it in this. This and this go together. So the melter base, this your melter base, porcelain heater and porcelain melter. Porcelain heater, this is the melter base. Interesting how they go melter base, and then you go and you look for the recipe and you can't find it. But you look at the picture, oh, it's a porcelain heater. So you had to make a stone grill. Okay. So remember when I said you had to have fire? So you had fire and you did fire. And I'm not running this, folks, because number one, I'm not stupid, and number two, I'm not stupid, and so number three, where did it go? Where did I put my campfire? Oh, did I put it elsewhere? Somewhere around here there's a campfire that's not lit. And I'm serious. I'm not about to light a campfire. So I don't know where I put it, but it's around here. Somewhere around here there's a campfire. Because you can't do... Okay, go back to the... You made your fire. Oh, go back to the beginning. Where was your fire? So you have your fire. Fire sticks. Fire sticks. Take 2 sticks, go like this. Go like this, and oh, look. Fire stick. It's a whittled fire stick. If you make 2 of them, you put one of these over here. So it's going to be in... Well, if I do this, see. See, so now I have it there. And no, I can't. Oh, crumb. And then I make another one, and I put it in my inventory. And basically, you right-click it, and it makes fire. I'm not quite sure where I want to put my fire stick. You made your fire. Now we're going to come over here and show you my hot area. And you don't step on anything in this hot area because holy crap, you will get burnt badly. You start with a grill. And you notice this grill is like cooking. Yeah. It's a progression with the fire thing. So you make your campfire and then you do your hot grill. And you use the sticks to fire off the grill and you find out, well, that sucks. It doesn't do much anything. And that's kind of it. And you're just kind of, well, how do I ever get over here? And you just kind of scroll around and then, oh, cook it up. Clay balls. Kiln. So you go to the riverbed. There's a riverbed near here. And you go KILN, and here is your kiln. And you have clay balls and any sort of cobblestone slab. Now, folks, you have a stump. It will allow you to make a cobblestone slab. So you have a cobblestone slab, and you make this. Doesn't look like anything. But if I put something on it, or myself, it will show you what it can do. This is a cooked kiln. The other is a not so cooked kiln. It's an unfired. Needs a fire block beneath it to reach working temperature. Right. Needs a fire block beneath it. Yes, it does. And this is your forever fire. So basically, forever fire is planks that you heat them and 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 heat them. And you're going to go through sticks like crazy until you get char. This charcoal block. Your block of no, this is not the charcoal block that I want. Low grade charcoal. This is what you get. And you're using the kiln. Any sort of wood, not planks, wood. Stick it on the kiln that you're firing and firing and firing and firing and firing and firing and firing until you get one of these. Then you go down 2 underneath your thing. You go down 2, and I'm going to switch modes so I can show you what it looks like. Just makes it easier on me. And we're going to come back here because this thing will spit out. And there's your block. And when I do this, this is your block of the charcoal. And it just sits there in flames and flames and flames forever and ever. Amen. And because this will just go see that, see the little bits of flame that are up in the kiln? Right. So now you go and you do the same thing underneath here, and I think it's 2 blocks down, and you put your thing, you put down your block, you take your fire sticks, you step back and you light it off. And the fire sticks are really interesting. You see my crosshairs against the dark sky. You have to point exactly where you want those sticks to light off, and then they will light off for you. Right. That's the idea. So now this will fire off forever and ever. Amen. And there's one more. I have a cauldron. If you come over here, you see that it's hot? It's a hot cauldron. Right. I just love this stuff. It never stops burning. Cauldrons, however, will start forest fires. I've lost trees from this. So if you've noticed, I've got a very high 2-block cobblestone surrounding it, shutting off my eternal flame. And this is the pièce de résistance. When you make this, and you stick this here, and you stick that there, you go to the next age. This is your melter, your mighty, mighty melter. To make this, you had to have a clay barrel extension. To make a clay barrel extension, you had to have a clay barrel. To make the clay barrel, you had to have a barrel. So now, see, there's a clay barrel extension, which is fine. But in order to make the extension, you have to have the barrel first. So this is the, wait, there's my, okay. Here's my barrel. So you have this, and you take this, and you go over and you stick it on top of this, and in a few minutes, it becomes an actual barrel. Now you want to make the extension, and you do this, and it's unfired, and you stick it on top of this, and in a few minutes, you have your barrel extension. All the while you're going ding, ka-ding, ba-ding, whatever. It actually doesn't do anything. It gives a little banner. It comes across and it goes whoosh. And it says that you have your new achievement. Right. So you put your thing here and you put your thing on top. And like the smeltery, when you right click, see I've got some charcoal in there. And I can use it to make rudimentary things. Of course you can't mix anything like a real smeltery will, but it'll make liquid glass for you. It'll heat up a few things. But as soon as you do this, and you have done this, you go from SevTech's, we are in the Stone Age, to the Bronze Age. Welcome to Age 1, Bronze. Here's where we're going to start doing aqueducts and the extensions, bottom barrel, top extension barrel, mini barrel, stirring pot. Oh, and you can't make one of these. Remember this? The furnace, the handy dandy furnace. You could put anything in the furnace and it will make anything. Like you can take you can take raw ore of iron that comes in a block, looks like this, but it's got little flecks of what? Flesh tones in it? Iron thing. And you stick it in here and you get the little white arrow and bing, you get a nugget. No, not in SevTech. No, not in SevTech. SevTech ores are really realistic. But now you have this, so there are things you can do in this. You can make stone. You can take cobblestone and make stone. That's useful. Here's my clay barrel bottom with a clay barrel extension on top, which I don't use for anything. Okay, in Age 1, you're kind of in the Bronze Age. You can go into you need to find hostile mobs. Go to the hunting dimension. Doesn't work in peaceful, so I don't use it. I made it, but I don't use it. I've got this. I've got this. Follow my channel, please. Oh, chests. Love the chests. A place to put my stuff. I'm kind of back. I think I'm back. I'm not sure yet. Okay. My headset is really getting annoying. Chests. You have these. You have oak frame. You have spruce chests. But, this. I'm just going to bring one of these over here. They're as cute as Dickens. And I really ought to just have one for the halibut. So I'm just going to put this down. And see, it doesn't hold a hell of a lot of stuff. We'll put a chest in the chest. How about that? It doesn't hold very much. But oh my gosh, they're so cute. Whereas your regular chest, I mean, come on, folks. One single chest. Look at how much it holds. The other chest will hold like this. Just this many things. I think it was 4 across and 3 deep. So this is all you get. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. And then when you finally make a real chest, you get 24. Love the upgrade. And oh, by the way, when you open them, they don't make a noise. They don't really, they don't make any noise. They're soundless. They're cute as the Dickens, though. They are so cute. That has to go up on my wall eventually. We will do another one of these episodes from the Bronze Age. So for now, the slightly advanced cookie comes forth away from everything and says, ta-ta!